fine line between optimism and reality? You bet. When I heard about this contest, I was very optimistic to recruit my mama to write my speech for me. Unfortunately, after about 3 days of asking her and then receiving the same answer, no, I became a realist. My mama was not going to help me write my speech. Then it only took me 3 flat seconds to become a pessimist. I whined and cried over her not helping me for several hours. I began to tell myself I couldn't do it. I was going to be laughed off the stage and made fun of because, let's face it, there are some extremely smart kids in this contest. My mama came to the rescue, though. No, she did not help me write my speech. Instead, she came to my bedroom door and said something to me that she had said at least a few thousand times. She said, "Son, can't, never, could." And with that statement, my mental attitude towards my situation began to change. I had to do some research, so I went to Google. And Google defines optimism as a mental attitude of a favorable or positive outcome. Now, what is reality? Reality is something that exists in facts. In other words, optimism is a hope for the future, and reality is what you have right now. I was very optimistic to recruit my mama to write my speech for me and win this contest. But my reality was I was going to have to do it all by myself. One of my best friends in the whole wide world's name is Terry Turner. Terry's a 60-year-old man with cerebral palsy, and he lives in a nursing home. He isn't like most of us. He's confined to a wheelchair, unable to communicate verbally. He even looks different. He drools, he's fed through a feeding tube, and he has a tube for urine. He'll never have the opportunities that you and I have today. He'll never have the opportunities to run and play, have a wife and kids, or ever know the taste of ice cream. That is his reality. And if anyone has the right to be a pessimist, it's him. But the beautiful thing is that's not what he is. Instead, once he's up and out of bed and placed in a wheelchair, dressed in his favorite football team's attire with his ball cap on and a cross around his neck, he propels himself down a long stretch of hallway with just one strong leg. The whole way down, he's giving out big smiles, hugs, or high fives to anyone he encounters along the way. Terry's reality of never knowing the taste of ice cream and having a wife and kids is not going to change. But he brightens up everyone's day, from the nurses to the CNAs to patients and other visitors. And he makes them smile. And it makes me smile that he's my best friend. So you are asking me, is there a fine line between optimism and reality? And my answer to that is yes, and it lies within yourself. If I put my hand on my head, this is my thought process, or my thinking cap. Then if I place my hand on my stomach, this is my grit and grain. This gives me the ability to take a step forward, even if it's a scary one. Now, if I draw a line directly between the two, it goes across my heart. That is where it all starts. It's what it takes to give it all you have. If you put your heart into anything along with some grit and grain and thought and the mental attitude towards your situation will start to change. Somebody in this room is not satisfied with their reality. It might be your grades, job, relationship, or an illness. But there is always hope. Your reality doesn't have to stay the same way. Your mental attitude towards your situation can change, but its ability to change starts within you. It's about taking what you have and making it the best it can be, like Terry does. If you don't believe your reality can change, take a long, hard look at me right now. Several days ago, I did not think I could do this. My thought process, my grit and grain, and my heart came together and changed my mental attitude, and my optimism was found again. My reality changed. I'm standing here giving it everything I have. I set some pretty high standards to win this competition. That might not become my reality, but after thinking about it, winning isn't the most important part anymore. It'd be an added bonus, but it's not the most important thing. Hope or optimism is not meant to be contained, but shared with others. I want to share my hope with you and be more like Terry. I'm optimistic that I touched someone in this room. I'm optimistic that I've given you the hope that your reality can change too. I hope that your mental attitude in your situation will change. I hope you realize that there is a hope for the future and the power to change it lies within yourself. Then I hope you share it with someone else. I changed my reality. My speech is done, and I'm proud of myself for it. And I want to thank my mama for sharing that can't, never could. Thank you.